Karen Bonifilio, Inner Realms, Outer Journeys. We're going live today, but we had a little change of venue here. As you can tell, this does not look like Kelly Brickle, does it? No, this is Anthony Mikolojeski.
Yes, you nailed it. Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Anyway, Anthony is such a good sport. Kelly's just a little bit under the weather, like a lot. I shouldn't say a little bit. And so the universe put Anthony and I together for a live event today. And Anthony, I'm going to let you introduce yourself, and then hopefully we have some questions that people are going to ask so you can give some answers to them.
Well, thanks for thinking of me to join your show today. And Kelly, I hope you feel better. I know that, a lot of stuff is going around, but I'm glad that I could be of service today and step into the show. So my name is Anthony Mikolojeski. I go as the Asheville medium. I live in the western area of North Carolina in the Blue Ridge Mountains. And I've been here for about 22 years, and I have my spiritual healing practice here in Hendersonville, which is just about 20 miles south of Asheville. And I love living here. It's a great place. I get people from all over the place. I work as a professional medium. I do demonstrations in front of large audiences. I also am a teacher. I do sound healing, animal communication. Let's see. I have a past life regression certification, which I have incorporated in my readings when that comes up. And I teach locally. I teach internationally. And I love what I do. So that's that.
I have to tell you guys, it was about 20 minutes ago, or maybe 25 at the most, that I said, Anthony, can you fill in? And he was going to take down Christmas decorations and spend time with his husband, and he's coming on. And I'm going to tell you a little secret, and hi to everybody. I just interviewed him for a pre-recorded event, and my God, he blew me away. And I already knew him, but he blew me away. So ask your questions, because you are going to like what he has to say. I'm not kidding. Okay. Are we centered, Anthony?
Yes, we're centered. Yes. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer Rose on there. Hi, Jennifer.
Jennifer's there. You got a lot of people coming up. There she is. Jennifer was going to be a pitch hitter today too, but Anthony was able to step up a little quicker. So thank you, Jennifer, for being there for us too. So I think that I saw a question from Mandy Johnson. Let me see. Where did it go? Mandy wants to know what you see in the future for her. There she is.
Okay. All right. So I get my information from over here. So if I'm kind of looking this direction, I'm getting, that's how I communicate with spirit. Okay. Well, it's been an interesting year for you, because I feel like there's been some huge setbacks, and some disappointments, spirits say, because that's what being spelled out for me. There's the logical side of you that wants to go for, you think what's right for the money, what sometimes we look at the benefits, or sometimes we look at like, typically it's always about the money or the convenience. But I want you to know that like there's something that you need to look at by following your heart with what you want to do. Because I feel there's a shift of work for you. Whatever you're doing for work right now, I know it involves people, and it must be like something to do with like marketing or advertising, or it's just dealing with people. And I think the more that you're in sync with your heart, the better off that you're going to find that you're following your path, if that helps you in any way. Yeah, and there's been family disappointment as well, with not having the backing of family. Would you understand that?
She says, yes, you're right. And she's had a lot of setbacks this year.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really, there's a part of you that's, I'm just going to say, and it's not to be judgmental. It's just, there's a part of you that maybe there's a little bit part of you that feels that there's a lack of confidence, or feeling maybe that I don't have the skill set or something for a different job or a better job or something, or a better opportunity. Spirit's trying to tell me to tell you to just jump in and trust. Your character is amazing. Your integrity. I could be your friend right now because I trust you that well. I'm being honest. And so sometimes you have to just go in with 2 feet in and just trust and see where it lands. And you can learn. One thing I've always learned, and I've had my businesses. I used to be in the hair industry for many years. You can teach a receptionist skill set, but you can't teach somebody to be kind and nice and respectful to everyone. That has to come from within. And so this is what I'm trying to say, is this character that you have is just a gift for someone to have, having you work for them. Okay, so I just want to let you know that. So trust, jump, and learn and grow, and just follow the process. Okay, does that make sense?
Well, I don't know if it makes sense, but I'm going to tell you, trust is a huge thing.
Oh, yeah, she's looking for another job, she says.
Awesome, Mandy.
Good. I hope that helps you. Okay.
Okay, awesome. I don't know. Spirit tells me about trusting a lot. So I think that sometimes you're scared to make that little jump, and then it comes and everything works out. Okay, let's see. We have another message coming up.
Excuse me.
Okay, here's Linda. Will I see the light? She's in a dark place and she's struggling after her mother passed in October.
Yeah, I see that. I kind of feel as though like your mom was like your best friend and confidant, because I feel like the two of you really connect. And as I'm ahead of myself, excuse me. Slow it down now.
We are kind of hyped up, aren't we?
Yeah, well, spirit world's
I am.
So what your mom is saying is, first of all, she wants me to thank you for everything that you did for her. I almost feel as though you must have been the sole person that was taking care of her. I mean, there might have been another person, but I feel it was mostly your responsibility. And there was this sharedness that you had between the two of you that I don't think any of the other family members shared. I also feel like she tells me that you feel cheated. You see, like because your mom's left, you feel cheated, and so life's kind of brought you into this dark place. And she says, I don't want you to relive my passing and make you in the depressed state. She wants you to get back on track with your life and live your life's purpose and live in light and she also wants to reassure that she's in a great place, and Um, she also wants to say that recently you were emailing a friend, or something about sitting at the computer and emailing people about where you're at and how you're feeling or what have you. And she says, I just was sitting behind you watching you do this. So even though she's passed, she's still very much part of your life now. And, as a medium, I just want to let you know, their world and our world is very fluid. It's not like the spirit world is all up here. They're very much part of our world. So it's like they're interacting constantly. So do you understand all of what I've just told you so far?
I've been reading her messages. She said, yes, she was the only one that looked after her, and her mother was her best friend.
There you go. Thank you. Now, she sends her love to you, and she says, honey, she says, you have the strength that I always told you to stay strong. And if you want, it's, and this is, I just want to add to this. What she's trying to interpret is that in order for her to be happy in the spirit world, you have to be happy going forward. You can't be sitting in this dark place, reliving moments of sadness, if that makes sense, because all it's doing is, it's bringing you down and deteriorating your joy in life. Okay. So she says, I'm home. This is my home. And we don't realize as spirits that the spirit world is our home. This is just our school. And so she goes, you'll realize that when you come in, when you're ready down the road, way down the road, I will be there to help you cross over. So there's nothing to worry about. And she's taken herself to a younger time, that she is healthy and vibrant, and she's a very attractive woman, you understand. So there's a picture that she says you have of her when she was younger, that must be in your living room right now. It's in a frame, and I just know it's at a younger time in her life. Do you understand that?
She says, yes, she understands.
Wonderful. So I leave that with you in love and strength. And I just hope that you not try to relive the depression and the sad moments. Your mom wants you to live fully and happily going forward. Okay. All right. I'll leave that with you.
Oh, that's beautiful, Anthony. I didn't know I was going to feel sadness when I read about people's passing. I hope that kind of alleviates. Okay.
Well, it gives comfort and closure to people's issues, and that's what I do. So
yeah, you do. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to jump the gun, so I'm going to wait for Kelly to give me a question because I know people have them in order. Okay, Diana. She would love to see who's around her. She feels her spirit guides and loved ones who are helping her.
Okay. Well, I immediately have a woman who drops in from spirit, and I'm aware, she makes me aware that she's either your mom or someone who was like a mom to you while she was here in the physical world. And I'm thinking maybe even grandmother. Now, I also want to let you know that she says you look like me. There's a resemblance of the two of us together. And so you would know, that you would know who I'm communicating with. Let's see. Now, also that you must have made a huge transition recently when you turned the corner and went in a different direction with your life. And she also wants me to tell you that she's helped you on the other side with giving you cues. It's like aha moments of, you need to look in this direction, and you need to look in this direction. And it's almost as though you're going from one pinpoint to the other, being guided. And that was her helping you. Do you understand any of that so far? Okay. Okay. And I also feel too that this woman's very spiritual. And, I almost feel as though like when you speak to her, she's like in such a spiritual calming place. And she gives comfort to everyone, and especially you. And the other thing is that she kind of gives this wisdom about the world too. So she's really given you a lot of advice about the world, how to look at the world, how to perceive the world, all this knowledge. Do you understand all these conversations?
Yeah, you're getting a lot of good feedback from her.
Okay, so she was more of a mother to me than my own mother, she says. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, she's just lovely. What a lovely person. And she also was a great cook. So she has taught you how to cook some of traditional foods in or cultural foods. And so she's really saying, like, I helped you. You're in the kitchen with me. I'm showing you. You understand this? She says, I'm in nursing school, and I see the signs from her all the time. Yeah, because she's guiding you, I'm telling you.
Oh, she was Buddhist and very enlightened.
She was very, very, I'm telling you, centered and just calm, lovely lady. And did she teach you how to cook in the kitchen?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I love NATO. Yes, I understand. I don't know.
The dog seems to think it's great too.
Gosh. I did mute myself, didn't I?
Oh, okay. So she said, yes, she did help me cook. Wonderful. I'm glad I'm connecting with her. Yeah. You also have a piece of jewelry from her, and I just want to leave this with you. I feel it's a necklace or a pendant, something that she's given to you, and it shows to me it's a pendant. I may be off, but I know it's a piece of jewelry. I swear you must be wearing it around your neck. But it's been passed down to you, and she just tells you to wear it with pride and love, and she's just really excited that you acknowledge her and in remembrance of her through this piece of jewelry, and you think of her all the time. She also wants me to tell you too that you need to stand in your own personal power. There might be other people in the family who have not always supported you, like in ways that this lady has. So don't allow them to bring your energy down or the negativity. You need to really stay on your own path and stay in your own lane and not get involved in the emotional family drama, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, it's a dragonfly necklace with her ashes in it. Well, if that doesn't remind you of her, I don't know what does. So I just want to tell you, she says, I send my love to you. I love you, dear. I'm doing great up here, and I'm very much part of your life. Now, the one last thing I'm going to say, she has so much to say, that there's some type of like a new application that you're filling out, or new specific thing that you're applying for, and she tells me to go for it. Oh yeah, she said all my family are fake and narcissistic.
Wow.
Well, that I just want to let you know. She says don't stay in your lane, don't get involved in the emotional stuff. But there's something that you're applying for with your job that's going to take a turn for a different direction. It's going to be great, by the way, and you're perfect for it. And probably more pay. So we all need that. So just want to let you know.
It's great that she's with you, Diana.
Yeah.
It really is.
She sends her love, and that never to underestimate the spirit world, because you don't. That's what she says. I haven't applied for anything yet, but I want to work in pediatrics. Yeah, you really need to apply yourself in that direction. Okay. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Many blessings to you, dear.
Thank you, Diana. I hope that brought you some peace and comfort. Wow, Anthony, you're pretty spot on.
Well, I just try to do the best I can possibly can.
Yeah, you're doing really good. Okay. She's working currently in surgery in the OR for the last 10 years. Yeah, go to pediatrics. That sounds wonderful.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
she's very good at what she does. I want to tell you that.
Does
So,
she? Is she?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Diana. Oh my gosh, I'm getting more centered now. Who else do we have? Helen is struggling with grief. Anything for her?
Um,
Her mom passed 3 years ago, and her brother just
I was
passed.
going to say that before that even came up, there's been a passing just recently. Um, yeah, I'm kind of when I blend in your energy, Helen, I get just the feeling of being alone or feeling alone. Um,
Gosh.
you know, I'm going to say this to you only for when I connect with both of them, and I can bring them both here. Um, there's a part of you that has really, how do I say, maybe relying on your mom or relying on your brother for strength for quite a while. And we rely on each other in family situations for strength. But I feel there's they're trying to tell me they're leaving because they're wanting to give you more strength to be more independent or more uh, stronger in making and helping making your decisions yourself. There's something about making decisions in the family that you went to the family for as for help, and they're trying to show me that like you don't need us to make those decisions. You need to do some of these decisions on your own. And I really feel too that there's a tipping point right now in your life where you have to make a decision of whether I stay or whether I go. Do you understand that, my dear?
She's saying yes, that's true.
Okay. I'm not going to go into the details of it because I feel it's very private. But I just feel that you need to listen to your heart and trust that your family in the spirit world will be guiding you. Okay. But you have to trust in the strength in your inner self to, and once you make this decision, you're going to feel better about it. I know that it's a scary decision to make that jump, because I feel it's a jump. But you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel more confident after the fact because you're going to go, oh God, it's over. Like whatever that you're dealing with right now needs to be over with. Just telling you. So, and your mom and your brother are doing really great now. There's someone here that kind of was maybe would have added to, like, how do I explain this? It's kind of self-inflicting, almost like either drugs or alcohol or abuse of some sort to oneself. Is this would be your brother? Is that correct?
She said he died suddenly.
Okay. But was there something that was adding to this that was I feel there's something that was adding to it that
I
allowed
don't see her answering. She said thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I do feel that things are going to shift for the better by making this move, and I can leave that with you, okay? And I know that your family members will help you over here, okay?
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Sudden death is difficult.
It is. It
Mm-hmm.
is. It is very difficult, and um,
Oh, her brother was very
maybe,
successful. Maybe stress. He had cardiac arrest.
okay. I just feel like it was something self-induced where and maybe I got the alcohol and drug thing, but I know it's self-induced because it's like very it's intense to me, you know. So stress, maybe that's what they're trying to show me.
And sometimes we're not privy to all the intimate details of what's going on with someone either.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And you know, you might find out some other things too, you know. So anyhow, I'm sorry for your loss, and I know that going forward things are going to get better for you. Okay, so I hope that helps you.
Thanks, Helen. Oh my gosh, do you get emotional, Anthony?
I try not to because I have to do my work.
I'm feeling really emotional.
Yeah, I mean, I do have some emotions, but I do have to kind of keep it in check with my boundaries energetically, because it's not my experience to experience. It's, you know, it's the client's experience.
Yes.
And as a medium, you know, you really have to really stay within your power and not allow that person's energy to interfere with your connection. So
you'll have to explain to me kind of how to do that then.
I would love to.
Okay, let's see what else we have. There are a lot of questions going by. Okay, Charlene, mediumship runs right through my ancestry, 7 generations of mediums. Will I be successful in my mediumship, as it's been a long journey?
Well, mediumship always is a long journey. Yeah, I see that you've been taking classes. I do see that you have been researching, doing a lot of reading. I feel that the only way you're going to get clarification more is by doing more in-person classes, where you're being able to be constructively, you know, assisted in class, whether you're making the right decisions or the wrong decisions in your mediumship. So, you know, you kind of need somebody to help you to be able to critique your mediumship, to see what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Okay. That's going to give you a lot more confidence, because I see you've done a lot of online education. And truly, that's, you know, there's a lot of difference between online education and in person, because the instructor can't be with all the students online at all times. But the more that you do, I think there's just like some confidence issue, okay, that's holding you back.
And she's doing some readings right now too.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's great. The more that you do the work, and I think the more that you're able to get the critique of whether you're doing something right or wrong in your mediumship, the better you're going to feel about being successful and being successful. It's like a trust. You have to trust in your own confidence, and then the trust with the spirit world. So, yeah, I just think the more that you keep going, the better off you're going to get. I feel you have great determination. You have great integrity, which is really, that's the best. You have to have the highest integrity to do this work. And that's all there. I would just keep going at what you're doing, and know that, you know, it's like baking a cake. Mediumship is not going to be like an instant message where you take, you know, 3 or 4 classes and, you know, you have your certification and now you're a medium. That's not how this works.
Nope, not at all.
And of course, you know that. But I want to explain it to the audience, because people think it's you know, it's easy, and if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. So
I have seen that being discussed on Facebook lately, that just because you took a class and all of a sudden you are not a medium. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's an unfoldment. You know, your mediumship and your personal life are unfolding simultaneously, and you're learning and growing.
Mhm.
You're learning and growing about your mediumship, but you're also learning and growing about yourself in your physical world and in your physical life. You're learning about yourself, and it changes your life. So she says, I've never done classes.
Classes.
Oh, okay. Well, then I would, whatever I've said about not doing classes or doing classes, you need to do some classes.
To do
That's
some
really what
classes.
it is. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. You really have to, I have to tell you, it's an investment. It's an investment. It's like going to college. You put some money towards education
Yep.
and you're learning and unfolding and growing as you go. And it
Yep.
prepares you to be the person that you're going to be, right?
Mhm.
And the medium that you're going to be. So if this is the work that you want to do, you have to invest in taking classes. A must.
Yeah. Just like anything, you need that training.
Yeah.
Oh, good. She says
Wonderful.
she
She
get it.
gets it. Okay. So
That's
I
good.
hope that helps you. So
Good luck, Charlene. I think you're going to do well.
yeah.
7 generations. How can you not?
Yeah. Can I add something to that?
Of
Um,
course.
you know, a lot of times, you know, we may have inherited those gifts from our family, and we have them where we're able to connect with spirit, and we don't know. There's a lot of sequence to mediumship and a lot of science involved with mediumship, and there's so many questions that need to be answered when you're wanting to go in this direction. And the only way you're going to get those answers is by, you know, by taking classes and studying with people who are professional mediums. And, you know, do your research, because, you know, everyone has a reputation, and you want to make sure that the highest intention is being served from the medium who's teaching.
Mhm.
And ask people who studied with them, or, you know, look at their reviews. And so do your research. But yes, okay.
That's great advice. Yeah, that's really good advice.
You're
Okay.
welcome. She says thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's going to do well, but taking classes is a must. I know I've been taking classes for years, and I still would not put myself out to doing readings. I still need more training with that. You do need to have that education. Yeah, just because I have a certificate doesn't mean I'm a good medium. Okay, let's see who we have next. Uh, Presh, is there a new beginning for me after we move?
um, yeah, I'm being shown, as I'm blending with your energy, I'm being shown there's two different directions that you can go in.
Ooh.
Um, but I right now I also get when you first move and you first get there, you're going to need to take a time out, because I think there's still exhaustion from what I'm feeling of, not just because of the move. I think before the move with work, um, family, it's like you're going to need to take a break for a bit. And I know you're like, you don't allow a lot of dust underneath your feet to settle underneath your feet, I should say. uh, but there's a time that you're going to need to take a break to really re-energize and nurture oneself. um, and I hope this makes sense to you, Presh.
I understand about the dust settling. You know, sometimes you're go, 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 and it is hard to take a step back. Yeah.
Yeah, and,
Sounds like
and
it needs to.
there's people that just kind of like keep going, 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 and going, going. Like they just continue to, you know, they're always on the go. And I just feel like this person, you know, I feel like she's like this. And moving is very stressful. So when you're moving, it's one of the major stressors in life, like relationships, marriage,
Yeah.
um, LOL, financial change.
Financial change.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I feel it's a new area that I feel like you're new to the whole area. It's not like you've been there. If you've been there before, it's not like you've really explored the area. So it feels very fresh and very new. Is that right?
I'm not sure if she has moved quite yet, but she is going to make a move.
Okay. Well,
Or maybe,
this area feels new. It's a significant move, and I feel it feels
yeah.
new, and it feels like I'm not familiar with all of that area there.
Okay. Well, it seems like it's going to be a financial change, so that might be good for her too.
Yeah. I also feel too there's some support. There must be somebody there that's somehow giving support, family. I feel that it's I don't know, I just feel like I need to have that family support. And
Okay.
she said yes.
She's agreeing. Yeah, she's agreeing.
Yeah, it's the right move to make if that's what you want to know. And I also feel too that where you're at now, with wherever you are working, I feel the rug's been pulled out from underneath you. So it was kind of a shock. I don't know if it just feels abrupt, like from where you're working.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is interesting. It wouldn't surprise me if you decide to go work in financial down the road.
Mm.
No family support? Oh. Is there anybody there that's supporting you, like friends, or if it's not family, is there a friend there that you know of? I feel like there's someone there that would help support or strengthen something to give you emotional support. Do you understand that?
She's
You said no family support. Okay, I got that.
yeah. She's
Huh.
moving on the 9th.
Right. Let's see what else she has to say. And the other thing too is like,
See her anymore.
no, is she not there?
I don't see her on the feed anymore.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, we must have lost her, maybe.
We lost her, Anthony. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But I'm being a silly girl. But we'll have somebody else, another question here shortly for an answer for you. You've got a lot in the queue waiting for you. Okay, Joe says life has been a struggle since her husband passed, October 2024. Does he have any wise words for her?
Okay, let me see. Okay. And what was her name again?
Oh, she went bye-bye. I think it was Joe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I felt the energy just kind of drop. That's why I asked.
Kelly, can we have that question again, please? I'm looking at the chat. I'm not finding it. Oh, here it is. Well, this might be a different person, though. Joe, I have here. is there a new, I don't know if this is the same person, Anthony. Is there a new job on the horizon? No. Here, okay. Here's Joe. Life has been a struggle since my husband passed away October 2024. Does he have any wise words for me? Also, she has a new job on the horizon. She had to give up work to care for her husband, who is now in spirit.
Okay. All right.
Got you, Joe.
Um,
Got you, Joe.
Okay. Let me see if I can connect with him. Well, first of all, he wants me to really indicate to you the first message, and I want to get to this clearly because it's really important for you to hear this, is that you did everything that you could for him, okay? So there's a part of you that feels that you could have done more, or maybe if I would have done this, I would have done this, things would have come out with a different outcome. And what he's saying, it wouldn't have made a difference, unfortunately. But he says it was just my time to go. I really feel too that this man was your soulmate, and I feel that I just feel as though it's almost like the dreams and things were all broken when he left, and he tells me that there's a part of you that's thinking that I can't go forward. I really feel as though you haven't been able to go forward since his passing. And again, we sometimes beat up ourselves. And he's showing me that you're beating yourself up for things that you feel are responsible for his passing. I'm just going to tell you that. I know that might be hard to hear.
She wished she would have done more.
Okay. Yeah, you can't think that way, my dear. Okay. He's reassuring me, and this is coming from him, that it wouldn't have changed a thing. So, but he doesn't want you to sit there in this depression. He doesn't want you to, again, it's kind of like you're reliving the whole thing all over with his passing. I want you to know he's not in any pain. They don't have pain in the spirit world, so he's doing really great. I feel like he works with his hands or tools, and he likes to fix things, and I almost feel like it's building things as well. That's just what I get. These tools and these hands is being shown to me. Not at all stuck on a circle. So is that what she's trying to say, that she's not stuck on the circle?
No, to me, it means she's stuck on a circle.
Oh, okay. Every day she says she's stuck in the circle. Okay.
And I understand that with the loss of your husband, with the grief. I do.
Yeah, it's our loved ones in the spirit world, and I say this collectively because this will be a huge message for many, is that your loved ones, your love between yourself and your loved one never changes and never dies. The love that they have that you shared always continues, in the spirit world, and those memories and lessons that we endured either by ourselves or with another person or other family members. We take those lessons with us, right? And the love. And so when we get to the spirit world, we're still continuing to grow and learn, okay? Because their world and our world are evolving, right? We're evolving. But that love for you never dies. And so I just want you to know that the people here in the spirit world want you to be back on your path for life and live your life happily, okay? It's a big lesson for all of us to hear. And and we always kind of wonder, like, well, what could I do to make them happy? What is going to make them happy is that you're happy and that you're continually joyful on your path going forward. Now, there's part of you that's kind of given up on, like, I don't know, relationships or whatever, but I just want you to know when the timing is right, Joe, there will be another relationship for you down the road when you're ready, okay? And not to compare to this relationship. You have to understand that everybody's different. The love will be another love in your life, yes. But you have to look at it from a perspective that it's not going to be exactly like you had with your husband. It's going to be a different experience.
Yeah. She says she needed to hear that about the love.
Okay. Well, I'm glad, because usually Spirit gives me examples and things to kind of share, to be part of the message. So I'm glad that that's helped you. He also wants to say that I believe it's either there's a mom here in spirit that's with him. Would you understand that as well? Feel like it's
all she said is she's not ready for new love.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I know there's a pause in the response to the answers.
Yes.
There is. But there's a lady here in the spirit world that's next to your husband. And I know she's a mother. And she could be grandmother as well. But I know the two of them are together. And I know she's very dear to you as well. Okay. And that he's doing really great here, by the way. So you know he's doing really, really well. And he's, in his vibrant self again, busy, busy, busy. Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay.
No mom, grandma, both sides.
No mom, grandma on both sides.
Yeah.
I think it's your husband's grandmother, because I feel like the two of them are really close. So that's why I think it's his grandmother.
The husband.
Okay. Yeah, the husband's grandmother.
That helps.
And there's some kind of nickname for her. There's like a nickname. It's a short Nini or Nani or something like that. It's some kind of nickname there. Okay. All right. So and the nickname's for her, I think. I'm pretty sure. She talks about the nickname.
That might come back. Might come up later.
Yes.
Oh. How you doing, Anthony? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Okay, we'll keep going.
He adored his grandmother. I never met her. Okay, wonderful. I think they feel they're very, very close. And you'll have to find out about the nickname, though.
Hey, you guys, thank you for all the love. That's really nice.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, Nani. Oh, I got it.
You were right there, Anthony.
No, I'm not a name medium. I usually don't get names very well, but get nicknames, which is so. I said Nani or Nani. Can't believe I got that. Okay,
that was really good.
Thank you. Grandma gives me the thumbs up over here. That's hilarious.
A little validation is always nice.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad I got it.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Christine. We feel the love. We do. And I'm just so grateful that Anthony was able to fill in today. And I tell you, he's got it going on. He's the Asheville medium. So you'll check him out, please.
Yep, AshevilleMedium.com. That's me.
You have no idea what he has done with his mediumship. All the people that he has studied under and all the knowledge he has received. And he teaches too. Yes,
I teach locally and internationally. So I'll be teaching in Lilydale, New York this coming summer and opening weekend, and the following weekend in Lilydale. And then I'll be in Denver, Colorado in the middle of July, late July. I'll be there for 2 weeks in July. So I haven't posted anything on my upcoming 2026 page yet because I've been waiting for the dates to follow through. with the classes, and they're coming through this week. So I'll have that up and running soon. Okay.
Yeah, I think Anthony's trying to get me to go to Lilydale. I don't know. I just had that feeling.
You should come. It would be great to see you.
Nice to meet in person.
Yeah, I will. And
You're
what's
welcome,
great
Joe.
is you just meet so many great people, along this journey when you take classes, and you really start to develop.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anthony. That was an amazing and healing. Oh, well,
that's what you want.
Absolutely. You're welcome. But you meet people in these courses, and you develop relationships and support. You actually create a support system in your own family of people that have the same interest you do. So, it's really special when you take a class in person. So.
Oh yes, it is.
Yeah.
And you're right. Meeting other people and other mediums is fabulous too. Those connections will be lifetimes.
Oh, thank you, Allison. That was very nice. She said fantastic.
That was really nice. She's excited and happy all at the same time.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, that's nice.
So who do we have next?
I'm not sure. Kelly, is there a Michelle Calderon? I saw her message way earlier. I don't know where it is in the skew. Is that the right word? Skew? I don't know.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. Okay, she's looking. Not sure if she's still here. Okay. All right. Well, Michelle, I wish you were here. Oh, Jennifer, thanks. Hey, we got 2 people that have our back. Love you both. Okay, Michelle, do you have any messages from her grandma?
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, Michelle is here. Sorry.
Oh, she is? Okay.
We'll come back to you in a minute, Michelle, okay? Because somebody just asked a question.
Wonderful. So, let's see.
Michelle wants to know any messages from her
grandmother.
Thank you.
So, there must have been quite a bit of distance to get to her or to see her. It wasn't like, it just seems like there's a good distance here. So it wasn't like you could just get in the car and drive and be around the corner in 5 minutes. It feels more out of state, maybe. And I feel like there must have been some separation, but you would always go back to visit. I feel like it's kind of going back and forth, maybe either for special occasions or holidays or what have you. I just feel like you're going back to where the family is. To me, it feels like it's just in a different state. She said, okay. Oh, that's a different.
No, that's a different Michelle. She just wants to know if she's still here.
Okay. And there was this closeness with you. I also feel like you must have been the special person that was sat on her lap, or the special grandchild. I know there's other grandchildren, but you're the special one, and I know that's crazy, but there's this like really cool bond that you have with this lady. Okay. Does that sound familiar? Also, I feel as though she was living by herself for a while. So I would have felt like there would have been a separation with her husband. I just feel like she'd been living by herself for a good maybe 15 years, maybe a decade or more, before she passed. I just feel like there's this aloneness, independent.
She says she lived in South Dakota and she's in Montana.
Okay, very good. So I'm glad I'm hearing it correctly. Thank you. I know there were times that you couldn't make it when she got sick. I feel like I'm not being able to get there in time. I think you get there, but it's not like you get there in time. She wants me to tell you not to worry, my dear, that I had you in my thoughts. I knew what you were thinking as well. and not to worry that I felt your love. In fact, there must have been a sign that I gave you when I passed, because she's telling me, making me aware that you gave her a sign, that she gave you a sign when she passed, and you knew immediately. Okay. It was very heartfelt and loving, and I felt like you were, quite upset from this, emotionally, but it was the love you were feeling from her. So she just wants me to indicate that to you. She says, I was close when I was little. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Also, she was always with Grandpa.
Okay. That she was always with Grandpa, meaning his wife, or meaning Michelle?
Michelle. Michelle said she was always with Grandpa, so that must be about her mom.
Okay. I just feel there's no closure with saying goodbye with her, and there's this void of like, I never got a chance to say goodbye, if that makes sense. Okay. She says to not worry. Like I said, you felt her. There's a sign, and I'm repeating myself, so let me just see if I can get a little more information. Okay. And there's also a flower or flowers associated with your grandmother. And when you think of this flower, you think of her. And I get the impression that you were in a garden. Okay, she's telling me that you must have been in a park or garden where you saw these flowers and you thought of her, and she wants me to let you know that she was with you at that moment. So it's just indicating to you that she was not only with you in the experiences of the past, but she's still very part of your life now, and watching, she knows that you acknowledge her. Till this day, you talk about her, okay? And she's just, she's with you all the time.
She wasn't able to get to her funeral.
Okay, thank you. I know that she wasn't able to get to the location or get there on time, or being able to say goodbye. So I know that. Thank you for acknowledging that. Now, there's something. Are you planning on redoing your kitchen with your kitchen cabinets, or have you just done the kitchen? There's some type of remodeling going on or going to be happening. And she just wants me to tell you that she's aware of that. Okay.
Okay. No verification right now.
Let's see if we can hear back about that, because I'm being shown the kitchen, and I know it's being redone. Or it has been.
Your kitchen being redone? Jump back on.
Oh, she always had flower gardens, and I miss sharing that with her. Oh, there's nice. A significance with the flower garden and the flowers, okay? Because that's what she brought up. And okay. So what about the kitchen? Excuse me.
Michelle, you working in your kitchen, honey? You got
redoing the kitchen cabinets, redoing the kitchen, planning on getting it done. There's something with the.
Oh, she has some items of hers in the kitchen.
Oh, I see.
Some of her items in her kitchen.
Okay. I'm sorry I misinterpreted that. Are you planning, though, of repainting or something? Something's changing. She says something's changing, though, I just feel it being changed up. All right.
I don't know, Anthony. Maybe it's in the future.
Okay. And it could be just an idea that hasn't been in plan yet, because they know our ideas. Our thoughts. The spirit world knows our thoughts and knows our feelings, and our
I'm sorry. Somebody else is getting their kitchen redone, but it's not Michelle.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Kim's getting her kitchen redone.
Oh, okay. All right.
Go for it, Kim. Is the other Michelle still on? Can we take her question, please? Michelle Calderon. Hi, Lori. Glad you're here. You can connect with Anthony. See the little ticker stripe going down there, AshevilleMedium.com.
Yes. Yeah. All my appointments are booked through my website. And my website's very easy to navigate. So it doesn't have all these flashy things and stuff. It's just, it's.
Don't you want the basics? Yeah.
Yeah, it gets you right there very quickly. So all the information's there. So I hope to work with you.
Okay, no remodel, but she's telling me it needs it. Maybe
okay. That's funny. Well, I just want you to know, okay. And
okay, don't leave. Hold on. I got the other Michelle when you're ready.
Okay, so that grandmother also talks about a dress that you still have that either she made you. There's something of connection with the dress, and to me, I just feel it's the dress is made or passed down. So I just want to leave you with that. I just feel like you have that as well, besides those kitchen items, and there's some jewelry as well. That goes with that necklace, earrings, ring associated. So anyhow, she sends her love and sends you the best. And she says, when you're making those dishes, there's certain dishes you're making that you're using these things in the kitchen that remind you of grandmother. And she says, I hear you, dear.
Oh,
okay.
Beautiful.
So I leave that with you.
This is the other Michelle. Her sister passed away in November. Does her sister have a message for her?
Wow. I feel okay. As I'm blending with your sister, I almost feel as though she had been sick there for a while and then was getting better. And then we thought we were over it or something, like there was a turning point for the better. And then it went in the other direction. So there was, this huge disappointment. And I feel also that she passed earlier than anticipated. So I felt like it, even though we knew she was sick, that she passed suddenly. Okay. And there's I almost kind of feel like there was a couple things that were going on simultaneously. It wasn't just one thing. I think it was hard to be able to cure one thing while something else was going on, meaning in the medication or treatment or something on that kind of level. Now, there must be a strong resemblance between the two of you as sisters. And
she said that she did pass unexpectedly.
Okay. And she must have been sick and then got better, and then it took a turn for the worse. I just feel like there was a huge disappointment and shock, All right, so I can't kind of feel like I'm repeating. I see. I'm gonna I get the impression that there was a card that was written And it was a card that was written about how I feel for you, or how I miss you, she says. There must have been a card you wrote to her, and she wants to acknowledge the card, because I just feel like I see like I'm writing something. Is she saying yes?
Yes, she said yes.
Okay. She wants to acknowledge that, know that she's heard everything, because again, she hears your thoughts and knows your feelings. Um, and I also want to know too, I also want to share with you, there's something about some misunderstanding that was trying to get cleared up, or something that was not quite talked about. And she says, I just want to let you know we're all right, and not to worry about it. It's
Oh,
silly to worry about it. There's something that didn't get talked about. And she says, I just want to let you know you're my sister. I love you, and not to worry about anything about what was not said, or what was not closed. I hope that and as I cough right now, she must have been coughing when she passed, or there's problems with oxygen. I just feel there's
oh,
coughing. Okay.
okay.
Sometimes the spirit world will give us symptoms, um, just for a half a second, to for us as mediums to relay, the sometimes the symptoms of someone, of how they passed.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt us, but it relays the information to the
True.
client.
She said yes,
Oh,
true.
okay.
I know we're going a little over, Anthony, but there's
Sure.
someone who's been here since the beginning,
Oh,
Deanna.
oh, okay.
So I'd like to get her question. I can read it on the here it is. Um, her her seven. I would love to hear from my 17-year-old past August 23rd, or any other past loved ones. I've left my 30-year-old DV relationship and wondering if I'm on the right path now, and if I will try and find a true love one day. There's a whole lot going on, Anthony, on that one.
um,
To hear from her, whoops, 17-year-old passed away. I don't know if it's a son or a daughter or any other loved one. And then she left her 30-year-old. I don't know what a DV relationship is, and wondering if I'm on the right path now, and I will find true love one day, one again. True love one day.
um,
What you got there, Anthony? Oh my goodness. You're welcome, Deanna.
hmm, let's see. Hmm. I'm trying to see if I can connect with the 17-year-old, and I'm having difficulty connecting. And sometimes we can't connect with everyone in the spirit world, because they might not be ready to connect at this time. Um, and I feel that there's some emotional things. Well, maybe so. The 17-year-old that passed, there was a lot of emotional. Um, I just feel there's a lot of emotions and anger associated before passing. I just kind of get this. Um, uh, okay. Um, this is kind of, in a sense, that's because that question was so multi-layered. This is a multi-layered kind of situation. Um, uh, part of the 17-year-old's passing, I feel that there's emotions that's led up to this accident. It feels like an accident to me. And there's someone in the family, to me, and I don't believe it's the mom. I believe there's someone else in the family that was not present and not present emotionally for the rest of the family. And so there's multiple things going on because of that. Okay. How do I say this? Sometimes when we have a child pass away because of family dynamics or something, then we put the blame on someone because it's their fault. I just want you to know it's not to blame anyone. But, you know, our souls, like when I want to talk about our souls, before we incarnate, we decide what family we're going to be with. And then we also decide the lessons we're going to learn as the soul. And then we incarnate as the baby. And then, you know, we're in this family and we learn these lessons. And sometimes the soul's only is supposed to be here for a short period of time. And it's kind of like a contract or an agreement that the soul has made before coming into this world. Okay. And then because of someone's passing, there's a lot of lessons that we learn, not only about our family, but about ourselves. And I can just tell you that this child that's here in the spirit world says that everybody learned a lot of lessons from my passing. I just want to tell you that. And that that was just my way that I needed to exit, you know? And
she says he was killed.
Okay. I felt like it was very sudden, you know? But there's a lot of emotion behind all of it. That's like intense emotion in the passing of this child. So I just want you to know that he's doing okay over here. There's of course no pain or suffering. We don't have that in the spirit world. And there's no more anger. I'm just going to tell you that. There must be anger associated before the passing. So
well, there was domestic violence. That's what the DV was. Domestic violence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know, there's just a lot of lessons, like I said, that we learn, and it doesn't change the feelings that we have for our loved ones. And I'm so sorry for your loss. I really am, because I know this was like really, really, really hard. But know that the love, and he's very much alive. He's just in a different dimension. And you are making the right choice by going forward. It's almost as though you're making a right turn in a different direction. It's like, I got to do something different, and you are making the right choice. It's out of left field. I'm going to tell you the choice that you're making going forward. And I think you need to just do this without anybody's advice. There's like, it's almost though you're being guided to do something completely different, experience different experiences. And yes, you will find somebody here who appreciates you and love you the way you are. I mean, I feel that there's been a huge change in your life where you didn't have a voice in whatever past relationship you had. But now this voice has strengthened, and now you've learned and you've strengthened yourself to move forward. And I just want to tell you that your son is applauding you. Okay. I'll leave that with you in love and light. Okay.
Ooh, that was difficult, huh?
That was a very
a lot. Yeah. Anthony, shall we end it there, or do you want one more? Because you've been on for quite some time.
I can do one more. Sure, why not?
All right.
I'd love
Let's see who's going to come up for the last one. Kayana. I hope I said your name right. Would love to hear from her mom, please. Been difficult since passing early November. She recently lost a friendship too since her passing. Oops, I couldn't read that fast. Does she have any messages or advice, please and thank you? She would love to hear from her mom.
Okay.
And she also lost somebody else too.
Okay, and also recently lost a friendship too. Since her passing. Okay.
Well, a friendship, not a friend, since her passing.
Okay. Well, the first thing that I get from your mom is that it must be Kiana. That's a pretty name.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Is you must look like her. Like when I see her, I feel like I look at you. I mean, there's just this. It's to me, it's like you look like sisters in a sense.
She says thank you.
Mm-hmm. I also I get the impression there's she must have maybe spoke a different language because or there's an accent. So there's some kind of cultural language maybe that is being spoken in the family because I get this cultural vibe from her, which is really great. And there's this pride of culture in our family, and I almost feel like she's the matriarch too of the family. Her personality is always, loving on every one of the family, and I just feel yes, a lot of similarities. Oh, good, okay, good, and and I'm going to ask. I hear there's a sister. So she talks about the sister, and let me see what she says about the sister. Okay. There must be a distance between you and the sister. There's like this huge distance, and I know you're quite opposite. Like, okay. And someone has the family and someone does not of the two sisters. Is that correct? Because I feel...
She says we're from Australia, so must be her indigenous side. We were the black sheep due to the family issues, though.
Okay. All right. So there is an accent or there is a cultural background because I can hear the accent. And there's some cultural... And to be in her, so must be her indigenous side. Oh, okay. So you're indigenous to Australia. Well, that would be very cultural. Yeah, it's like there's a pride, and I feel like she's, to me, like, she was the matriarch of the family, or at least in your eyes, Kiana, she was the matriarch. And I also know too, like when I hear about the divide, there's like some divide in the family. Like there's two separate families with a huge divide here. And when that's shown to me, I feel like there's emotional distance as well as travel distance. And I also get to that interesting. Okay. Your mom wants me to tell you that it's really important for you to stay in your power. You're one of these people that likes to have different opportunities. education, being better, aiming to be better, more educated. It just seems like and maybe the other side of the family is not supportive in that arena, but I just feel that you can't be part of someone taking you down because you're different, and that you think differently and outside the box. You're much more aware consciously, and the other side of the family is not. So you just gotta kind of stay in your own lane. Some of our biggest lessons we learn are from our immediate family members. You understand? Those are the biggest lessons we learn in life. And sometimes we have to set boundaries for ourselves and for them so that we don't hurt ourselves. Or, I don't know, sometimes our family is not our best advocate. Just because we're a blood relative doesn't mean, and here she says, my mom, myself, and my son, everyone hasn't bothered being a part of our lives. Okay. Well, that makes perfect sense. Okay. And the answer is to stay. It's like not to feel guilty for not connecting with blood relatives, because sometimes, we're all souls and we all have different lessons to learn. Like, I could just give you this example. If you were born in the Bronx of New York in the 80s, and we know the Bronx was a rough place to live, we know there's, not much opportunity for some people living in that area because, it's tough every day to survive. And, maybe, out of that one family, there could be two people who go to college, become a doctor. One becomes a veterinarian or whatever. I'm just throwing this out hypothetically. And it's like the most unlikely person to come out of that environment. And then you can look at the role reversal. Like, if someone growing up in a really great family they're very supportive, they have money, finances to educate you, and the person doesn't do anything but destroy their life and, go into drugs or be into crime or something or both. And they'll say, well, I never raised you to be that way. Well, that's because the soul has made a decision to learn those lessons in this lifetime. And that's why it doesn't make sense, you see. And this is one of those scenarios that you have to stay in your higher power and your light and focus about the positivity in your life, and not allow those people to hold you back. Okay. She says, a lot of my family are narcissistic people. I've studied psychology, and I have been thinking about restarting studies again. Yeah. So I hope this message has helped you going forward. And your mother tells me that she had a nickname for you, and I'm not getting this nickname this time, but it's my little something. There's something at my little something.
You got Nani, you can get it. Can't get the nickname, huh?
What is she saying? She says
she hasn't heard of her family since notifying them of her mom's passing.
I see. Yeah, I'm telling you, you have to set boundaries for yourself. And, it takes two to do a tango, right?
Right.
It takes two to dance the tango. And your mom's telling me that you have done everything you have to try to connect and make relationships. If it's not receiving on the other end, you have to kind of just, have to just know that you did the best you could. Okay.
And go study psychology like you were thinking about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So she sends her love to you, and she says, thank you for assisting me in my passing and everything leading up to that. Do you understand what she means? She says, thank you. I love you, my dear.
Gosh, Anthony, I want to thank Anthony for coming on, especially last minute. The poor man was trying to take down his Christmas decorations. I'm frantically reaching out to him just before then. And I want to thank all of you that chimed in. And I'm sorry if we can't get all the questions, but he wants to be very thorough in his answers to you. So, oh, she had a little nickname, Little Bumbles. That's
Oh,
cute.
I was Little Bumbles. See, I knew it was something, a little something. Okay, but I just couldn't get it.
Yeah, that's
Um,
cute.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
So Anthony's information's going across the bottom, and his coursework will be put up later. He mentioned his coursework. It's not up there quite yet, but it'll be up later. And reach out to him.
yes,
And
and you can.
he
Oh,
also will be featured. He's coming on again for another live. I know that. We already agreed upon that. He might, I hope he doesn't change his mind, but he will have a pre-recorded video up soon in probably February, though. I guess
that
that's
sounds
soon.
that sounds great.
Thank you,
For
Michelle.
for
Glad
all
you
of you,
enjoyed the show.
with all of you listening, you can go to my Google Business page. It's Anthony Mikolojeski, psychic medium, and you can pull that up on Google search, and you can see my reviews there, my most recent ones. I think there's like 75 of them.
You know,
So, yeah.
I'm glad you said that because when we were talking earlier, he told me if you're going to see a medium, psychic medium, go to the Google page and see the reviews because it's like anything. Not everyone is created the same or doing the same. So
Right.
do check that out before you make a commitment to anyone.
It's true. And
Little,
on the Google business page, the clients are leaving the reviews.
yeah.
And I copy and paste them and put them on my website, but it's always good to let people know that those reviews are coming from my clients and not from me. So anyhow, it's been such an honor to give messages tonight to everyone, and thank you all for coming. And Karen, thank you so much for inviting me last spur of the moment. And a pleasure. My Christmas decorations aren't going anywhere.
Poor Anthony.
Yeah,
we spent a lot of time together today.
We did, but we had a great time. It was all what it was supposed to be.
Okay, don't take off right away. Okay, after we close out. Everyone, thank you for coming on, and we'll have another live show next Tuesday. Same time, 2 o'clock next Tuesday. No, Monday. God, I keep saying the wrong day. Monday, 2 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.